Hello Capricorn, Elsie here to do your reading. It is for the week ahead, Capricorn. Thank you so much for clicking here. I do appreciate you. Capricorn, once in a while I'll come here and I will do a reading for two hands. I don't want you all to have to resonate with one reading, so I'm going to take a deck, I'm going to do a reading, and then I'm going to pull up that deck and do a second hand, see if we can get more energy out there into the collective for you. Capricorn, I just want to say before we get started, please, whatever you do, if it's prayer, meditation, sending out good energy, please offer that up to the people that are in Florida. As Milton makes its landfall, there are people who didn't have a choice not to get out, and they need all of our prayers, and the ones who are in mid-travel need our prayers as well. So if you can offer a prayer or good energy from meditation, no matter who your deity is, thank you for doing that. Let's talk about you, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is coming up for Capricorn, please? In the week ahead, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We've got the King of Pentacles. So I feel like the week ahead is going to be a stable week for you. It feels like things are going in the right way, that things are stable. I feel like your money is good. Work is working out for you, stable and good. We have Temperance, we have the World card, and we have the Fool. Well, it looks like your foundation's a bit about to be rocked just a little bit. Capricorn, that's what it feels like. And there's a moment of alchemy coming here, and it looks like with the Temperance card that it's almost like it's something you've been patiently waiting for. There is an ending and a new beginning here. We do have the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Very interesting. In the future energy, it feels like there is no sort of investment or no energy being put towards something here. So I feel like your energy in this read here is the King of Cups, the King of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. It does feel like, I'm going to say you've been waiting a long time. It almost feels like for somebody here that you are getting a promotion, or there is more stability coming. It feels like there is a chapter closing in your life, and it is bringing in something brand new, but I feel like it's something you've been waiting on, been patient for. It feels like it's healing, and as you close this door, because the World card is the end of the cycle, right? It's the end of the chapter. And so I feel like you have either finished a chapter or you are about to finish a chapter in the week ahead, but the door is closing and you're considering this to be something that is monumental, something that you've been waiting for. It's like it's taken you a long time to get here to close the door, Capricorn, because this is all of the fixed signs, right? Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and they always move very slow because they don't want to have to backtrack. They want to make a decision, make it once, and never have to go back. So it feels like here that the King of Pentacles is telling me that this might be something to do with your work energy. It could something to do with your stability. It feels like you're closing the door on something. It feels like it's in the 3D. So maybe you're selling a house. Maybe you're selling a car. Like it feels like a major change is going on here because we have major arcana, right? And so a major change is about to happen in the week ahead. And I feel like it's happening already. Like I feel like it's already, the energy is here. Just felt like I had to cut one more time here because this feels like a super big energy. Something is about to change here. Tell me about Capricorn. Tell me about Capricorn. What's going on here? All right. Tell me about Capricorn. Tell me why we have the King of Pentacles here, please. It's almost like something is being paid out to you after collecting, it's like a bunch of good karma is what it feels like. It feels like it's going to be pouring out onto you because the King of Pentacles is somebody who has the Midas touch. Also somebody, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? Earth signs, they're all overgivers. And I feel like it's almost like maybe you've been doing volunteer work or you've been helping someone out, or it feels like that kind of energy. And now it's about to come back to you and pour out onto you as this King of Pentacles energy. Tell me more about this. We've got the Five of Swords. It's after making a decision that I feel like you didn't want to have to make. And it was a hard one to make because I feel like you didn't have a testimony or you didn't have a belief, or it's something that you kind of were given the side eye to. It's like a decision that you didn't want to have to make about family. Interesting. About family, longevity. Oh, it's about a job. Somebody here could be leaving a job to go start a job that's going to pay more, that's going to put you on the throne. So it's going to make you either, it's going to make you the president or the vice president or the actuary or the accountant of a large corporation, or it feels like it is a job. It feels like wherever you were, wherever the workplace was for you, was the Five of Swords. You didn't agree with it. You didn't like the way they ran the place. It was like fundamentally there were differences of opinion. You didn't like how they were treating the employees or something like that. But it does feel like instead of staying there in this energy of the Five of Swords, it feels like you go. And although it worries you, I feel it works out. If you're about to take a risk of changing jobs and you're worried that it's not going to work out, it's going to work out because you've put all sorts of really good energy into the universe. And whatever you throw at the universe, it throws back tenfold. So I feel like you're a person who is kind and loving and caring and supportive, and that you've helped out people around your neighborhood or in your life. And it feels like it's bringing in this, after this door closes, there is a new chapter opening that I feel is really lucrative here. I think you're worrying about it, but I don't think that you have to. Tell me what this world card is, please. What's ending? What's beginning? So something that you've been patient with, though. You've been moving really slow towards this. We've got the Ten of Swords. We've got the Four of Wands, and we have the Queen of Pentacles. Well, that is very interesting. For some of you, it could be a relationship. It could be the divorce is final. It could be that person, we've finally sold the house, split the assets. It feels like, we've got the Ten of Swords, which is the release of something. It also is a painful ending due to possibly betrayal. We do have the Four of Wands, which is the home. It's halfway there. Maybe you were living with someone, maybe you were engaged to someone possibly, but the Queen of Pentacles is your energy, feminine or masculine. That's Capricorn energy. So it does feel like a door has closed here. When I see the Four of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the World card, it does say divorce or a relationship that's over. And it feels like that this is something, it's a milestone that you've hit here. It's something that you've been working toward, but you've been working toward it slowly so you could do it in a very balanced way, which means to me that you didn't want to have any animosity because this person is a soulmate. You didn't want to have any animosity, and I think that's why the Temperance is here. You went at it slow, you went at it carefully, and you waited for the moment of alchemy. You waited for the right time to do it in the right way. What else do we have here? We have the Page of Wands, we have the Eight of Swords, and we have the Nine of Cups. I feel like you go from this place of feeling imprisoned in the mind to freedom, complete freedom here, Capricorn. It feels like you go back to this place where you were a fun, flirty sort of child energy that is like, it's a really good energy of being on a new path. And it feels like this Page of Wands energy takes you out of the Eight of Swords. You realize it's almost like you've gone back to sort of the beginning, like you've gone back to the beginning of why do I love life? It feels like something here is changing, and it does feel like it's a major change between two people who possibly have made a lot of money, have created a lot of material wealth in their lives. And I feel like this is like the last part of it here. You've been waiting a really long time for this to end, or to be able to release this officially. So maybe the divorce became official. Maybe you finally sold the home, and now we can split the assets. Tell me what else is going on for Capricorn. We've got the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, of course, it's like childlike curiosity, right? It's also being intellectually sharp and being ready to face a challenge with a clear mind. And I feel like the 8 and 1 is 9. You started worrying. We are at the 9s, and so one more sword, and then we have the 10, which is here, right? You were worrying. We've got the 9 here. We've got the 10 here. So it was quite worrisome because I feel like you didn't want to take it to a place that was terrible and awful. You didn't want to hate this person. I feel like this whole thing that's going on has really taught you a lot. Yeah, because the Page is the student. It feels like you've really learned a lot from the situation. It's taught you so much. Tell me about, so for some of you it is work. I know I just touched on a few things there because remember, it's a general reading. I'm pulling an energy for a lot of people. So take what's left for you and then just leave whatever is not working for you. If it's not pertaining to you, then it's not your part of the reading. That's how you watch a general reading. And if you're unsure how to do that, please look below in the description. It'll give you all that information there. Outcome. We have the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the High Priestess, and we have the Knight of Swords. I'm cutting you out. I don't want to be your friend. And it feels like somebody here is not putting enough energy into the situation. That's why we had to end it. The High Priestess tells me that somebody here was silent about that. It could have been you, Capricorn, that you were not saying it, that you were being silent about it. You were holding it in. You were watching quietly. Is this person going to give me any energy? Are they going to put anything into this relationship? Are they still putting effort in? And I think that the realization you come up with is the Three of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's not giving you energy, not putting energy in. They're not helping with the finances. It feels like you were just watching and waiting quietly with the High Priestess in order to make your decision. And when you made your decision, it was aggressive. You're like, I'm done. I'm out. You learned your lesson. Tell me what's coming up here for Capricorn. We've got the Seven of Swords in the reverse. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. The Three of Wands. It just simply says to me, the truth came out and I'm out of here. And so I feel like you are making the best decision for you. The Seven of Swords tells me a secret came out or something was revealed. What may have been revealed is that we have so many fundamental differences that we're not ever going to be able to bring this back together. It could be something like, I thought that we decided when we got married that we weren't having children and now someone wants to have kids or something like that. Fundamentally different, right? It's not something that we can glaze over. It's not something that we can work out at this point. It's time for us to go our separate ways. The Ace of Pentacles in the reverse tells me I just don't want to invest in here anymore. And the Three of Wands is I'm out there looking for whatever's best for me. It's time. I'm out of here. Once it all came to the surface and you saw it for what it is, I feel like you decided to pull away your energy. I'm no longer investing here. And you, with the Gemini energy here, you just said it. You finally just said it after sort of waiting and watching carefully, keeping it to yourself, not telling anybody. Finally, you just said it and it's time for it to be over. It's all, I feel like this was a karmic relationship, a karmic soulmate relationship. So we have two people who are mirroring each other, who are soulmate energies, but it didn't work because one was not putting in the energy that the other one was putting in. And so our vibrations grew apart. Is what it was. So I feel like we have the Hermit energy and the Three of Cups because it tells me you finally came to the wisdom that you need to be happy. You need to be happy. You need more celebratory stuff in your life here, Capricorn. And so it does feel like it was a decision that you made because you needed to. We do have Aquarius energy here. We have Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Lots of swords here. We have Aries, Gemini, Pisces. We have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Sagittarius and Virgo energy. Let's talk about Capricorn. Tell me what is coming up for Capricorn, please. Tell me what else Capricorn needs to know. Tell me about Capricorn, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Capricorn, if you want to join us over in the membership area, just put out the second module. We are learning about Major Arcana this week. And Tarot Tuesdays. I put a new module every Tuesday. Let's find out. Oh, and if you need a private read, please look in the pinned comment. All of that information is there. Tell me about Capricorn. We've got the Two of Cups. We've got the Emperor. Oops. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Things are moving forward with the Emperor. I'm just going to say. We have the Nine of Wands. We have the Eight of Pentacles. And we have the Nine of Swords. Wow. So Capricorn, you could be the Emperor, or possibly someone that you know is the Emperor. Take it as it resonates for you. The Emperor is someone who is an authority, someone who has stability, someone who is in charge of things, someone who has the last word, right? Someone who is like the president or the vice president, possibly has companies that they run, multiple companies. But this Emperor is the one who runs the empire. So that is all of the kingdoms. And so all the kings and the queens report to the Emperor. So that could be you, or that could be someone else. Take it as it resonates for you. But somebody here is taking control of a situation, and it has to do with love. That's what it feels like. Somebody is dropping their burdens, or it's like you've been resilient and working on yourself for quite some time, for possibly even years here, Capricorn. It feels like somebody here has been working on themselves and they're wondering if they're enough. I think that you can sort of drop that where it is, because the Nine of Wands is here. You're so friggin' resilient, Capricorn. I've been watching you change and win and fall down and get back up again for about a year now, and I feel like you have nothing to worry about. I want to say that if you are the Emperor, that you've earned that spot on the throne. You've been through a lot. I feel like all of these, we have mountains in the background here. I feel like you've come out on the other side of some sort of really big obstacle here. And it feels like it's now time. I want to say it's divine timing for everything to change because of all the hard work you've done. It could be hard work at a workplace, hard work on a business, because the Emperor might be someone who owns multiple businesses, but it is change for the better because the Eight of Pentacles is here. In fact, it could be a change in your finances, a change in your money flow. It could be a change in your job or a change in the businesses. Take it as it resonates. But it feels like the Ten of Wands tells me that you are so resilient that you've been carrying around and harboring this sort of energy, feeling like love was bearing down on you, like almost it wasn't fun anymore. Like it feels like you no longer wanted to be in this energy of the Two of Cups because it became very heavy and worrisome. But it does feel like everything's about to change. We do have the Hanged Man energy. It's because of a change of mind. It's a change of perspective. Right? When the major arcana show up, right? The major arcana show up because there is change, and this change is coming whether you want it to come or not. So I feel like whatever went on here, it feels like you've worked so hard, either at your work, either what you do, or on the self, and you've become in the Emperor energy here. And it also looks like there's been a change of perspective, and I feel like it's a change of a change of perspective here, and I think it shocks even you. The Page of Cups is here, and it feels like it's good news. Like whatever your change of perspective is helping this cycle move forward. You're in a new cycle, the new door is opening. It might be some sort of lesson that you learned, a spiritual lesson that you have learned here. Tell me about the Emperor, please. Tell me about the Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. We have the Four of Wands. We have the Queen of Swords. And we do have the Empress here. It does feel like you are about to express your truth to the Empress. So we do have the feminine and the masculine leaning energy here. Take it as it resonates for you, whichever one is yours. The Empress is about to learn the truth from the Emperor. And the Empress, of course, is Libra, Taurus energy. The Empress is all of the queens. That would be all of the cardinal signs, right? And cardinal signs are Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And the Empress is... It feels like you're about to, if you're the Empress, you're about to learn a truth. If you're the Emperor, you're about to tell the truth to the Empress. The Four of Wands is here, and it tells me it's about stability and passion and excitement and us maybe getting in a more stable place. The Queen is someone who's very honest and truthful and always wants everything to be on the level because she's Libra, right? She's also a cardinal sign. So she wants everything to be on the level, even. She wants justice, right? Because she's Libra. And the way she does it is by standing up for herself, by liberating herself and being honest and truthful. So I feel like the Emperor and the Empress are about to be really honest and truthful about their feelings for each other, about how we feel about this stability that we've created. Remember, this is for the week ahead, so maybe this hasn't happened yet, but take it as it resonates for you. Something is about to change, and I think it's because the Emperor has worked on themselves, and I feel like the Emperor tells me that you have confidence, that you're stable, that you're an authority about something. Tell me about the Wheel of Fortune. What's changing? We've got the Seven of Swords. You're no longer holding it in. You're no longer holding it under the surface. You've realized that when it happens, you've got to say so. It feels like somebody's decided, I've got to say something. I'm no longer hiding. And I think that's what has changed. The Seven of Swords has changed. I'm no longer hiding it or keeping it under the surface. It's time to speak it out. The Knight of Swords is here. And look, the Knight of Swords can be a little bit hard on the delivery, right? I love Gemini energy because I always know where I stand with Gemini, feminine or masculine. But the Knight of Swords is one who is just going to blurt it out. I'm just going to say it. You can feel about it whatever type of way you want to feel about it. You can feel that way about it. But I feel like for the longest time that you held yourself back, we've got 8 swords here. You held yourself back, felt like your hands were tied, and that you couldn't say anything. But I feel like the Knight of Swords showing up is all the help that you needed in order to be able to bring whatever was under the surface, bringing it to the surface. So I think that's what is changing. You've had a change of mind is what it looks like. You've had a change of mind. We've got swords here, right? We've got 8, 9 swords. So maybe it's a little bit worrisome. Maybe this is something new that you've never really done before. Give me one more card. We've got the 6 of Wands. You are going to get victory. Look, whatever you're going to say, however you say it, make sure that you deliver it in a way that the Queen of Swords would. The Queen of Swords is not aggressive. She is assertive, and she's very honest and truthful. And it's almost like she would say it in a way where you really can't get mad at her because you know it's the truth. So I feel like that's the way that you're about to deliver how you feel about someone. I feel like you see the potential of maybe, maybe we can be engaged one day. Maybe we can move in one day. Like it feels like somebody here is about to be really honest with another person. Because of this victory, I want to say that Capricorn, you've been through a lot of stuff. And the 6 of Wands is an indication of that. The 6 of Wands is, I feel like what you're putting behind you very quickly is all the traumas and the terrible things that you've been through. The 6 of Wands is about victory after the fight. It's been a really hard cycle for you, and I feel like you haven't really spoken about that, but I feel like you're about to be more honest with people because you're in an energy or an attitude of changing your mind, changing your energy. Tell me about this 2 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, please. Why was love weighing so heavy on you? Maybe the thought of this, is telling this Empress about your feelings, might be the thing that was weighing heavy on you. Tell me about this. Or maybe telling the Emperor. Take it as it resonates, whether the Empress or the Emperor. We do have the 8 of Cups, we have the Hanged Man, and we have the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. So it feels like that love had stalled. I want to say that you were taking a break, stepping back, trying to get perspective, trying to, I feel like it feels like you sacrificed something in the past and you don't want to have to sacrifice yourself any longer. It feels like sacrificing yourself or settling for something you didn't want became really heavy. And I feel like we're talking about maybe a past relationship or a past workplace, whatever it is for you. But we do have this Hanged Man energy, which tells me that you now have a different perspective. And once you gained the different perspective, everything stopped and you walked away. It feels like you felt like there was no more energy to put into this here. So I feel like you come from a history of feeling worried, even though you've done all the work. I feel like you're come from this place of being worried that it's just going to repeat itself. Well, that's really totally up to you. And I think what you're doing different this time, Capricorn, than you did last time is you're actually speaking to the person directly. You're not going to a friend. You're not going to the tarot reader, right? You're actually going to say something really honestly to this person about how you feel about them. Tell me what the outcome is here. We've got the Knight of Cups. You do have romantic feelings that you're about to divulge. Look, the Sun is here. The Sun is a breakthrough. It's a realization, and it's like everything's on display. The Sun is also growth. And so I feel like you are in this place of growing personally, professionally, right? It's also happiness. It's ultimate happiness. It's like, I feel like you are about to meet, or you have met someone, and this seems brand new. So I feel like, Capricorn, you've either met someone that you already have caught feelings for, or you have met someone that you've had a breakthrough of realization that, yeah, maybe I am ready to love again. Maybe I am ready to, have a little bit of romance and some flirting and some fun, right? Because the Knight of Cups is the passive one, right? It isn't the one who's in your face trying to get passion. It's like, maybe I just want to flirt a little bit. Maybe I just want to see how my heart feels if I flirt a little bit. But I feel like what's about to happen between you and the Empress is it's about to grow. And so the Sun is here, right? And you're having some sort of a realization or a breakthrough, and it's a happy realization or a breakthrough here. We do have the Queen of Wands, because I feel like you're super attracted to this Empress, or the Empress is super attracted to you. So you probably know it, and you. I like that the sunflower is here with the sun, because it looks like the sunflower is turned toward the sun, and the sunflowers always are, right? They always, their faces are always to the sun. The sun's on your face. Oh, I love that for you, Capricorn. Whether you're feminine or masculine, I mean, whether you're the Empress or the Emperor, it feels like there is a mutual attraction here that is on display. It's a realization that this person is just as attracted to you as you are to them. We do have the Two of Wands, so now it's time for preparation. What's it time for? You're about to make a decision to be very honest. If you're the Empress, honest with the Emperor. If you're the Emperor, honest about the Empress. And you're going to tell it to their face. And I love it. We got the Page of Swords here. Maybe you've been watching this person on social media. And we do have the Two of Swords. So you've been trying to feel it out, I feel. So instead of believing what you see, you've been kind of feeling it out. That's what it feels like, that you're trying to get some knowledge about the position that this person is in their life. Because I feel like you're in this King of Pentacles energy, where you're stable and good, and your life is good, and your pentacle world is rocking, and your job is good, and all of that. And I feel like you are a really hard worker. So I feel like you are gaining sort of these feelings for somebody here that maybe you feel like they might be somebody who is a soulmate. So there you go. There's the King of Wands, and the King of Wands is the one who is inspired to move over, or to move forward. And we do have the King of Wands. We also have the Queen of Wands in here. So this looks like it could be two people on the same vibration, right? We have Emperor and Empress, two people who are very attracted to each other's energy. We have Gemini energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. We have Libra and Taurus. We have Leo, Pisces, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Cancer energy here. We have Aries, and we have Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo, and Sagittarius energy. All right. I'm going to leave that right there for you. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you so much, Capricorn. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back, because I'm always back. Love you guys. And please, please don't forget, send your good energy to Florida. Send your prayers to Florida. Thank you so much for doing that. Love you guys, and I'm out for now. Bye-bye.